Okay, so quick channel update. Today's my birthday. Whoopee, yay. Anyway, important things. I've been having issues with Armored Core. The issue is performance related, and it messes up my audio. It has something to do, I think, with video RAM and the fact that I use RTX voice to cut out background noise. I really don't know. But every time I've tried to stream or record Armored Core 6, something has gone wrong, which is one of the reasons why it's been so infrequent and I've been complaining about it over on Twitter. There are a bunch of workarounds that I've tried. Some of them seem to work, but it's very infrequent and unstable. Basically, it picks and chooses when it wants to work. But I am going to keep trying to fight with it because it was a lot of work to get the mech ready for Armored Core 6, and I waited for Armored Core 6 for a really long time. So I just, as much as I would love to just cut it off, end it, forget about it, and move on to something else, I, one, don't have anything to replace Armored Core 6, and two, it would just be such a huge waste that I feel like sunk cost fallacy. Gotta tough it out, gotta make it work. Some people have suggested Atelier games, and I have a few problems with that idea. One, I'm completely ignorant when it comes to those games. I played a little bit of one of them back on like the PlayStation 3, I want to say. But because they're so rooted in crafting, I don't know how long they drag out, like how much grinding, how much rare drop farming you have to do to complete one of those games. I just don't know. The other problem is that even though Atelier Ryza is like the most popular trilogy in the entire series, it's never on sale and is still selling at retail price, all 3 games. So it's a little bit out of my budget. I had some ideas planned for Monster Hunter World, but unfortunately all of the modders only mod for the DLC, which I don't have and kind of don't want, because to even get there you have to invest like 20, 30, 40, 50 hours. And I want to enjoy the base game, because the base game was fun at one point before the DLC came out and ruined it. So that's kind of out. I'm looking for a game that's got like maybe like a 30-hour clear time at most. Something with a very decisive beginning, middle, and end. I don't want anything open world. I don't want anything 100,000 hours, pick your own adventure garbage. I need something that's very intentional in its design. I keep thinking about Resident Evil games, but I don't like Resident Evil 4. I hate Leon. I hate him. And I've already beaten Resident Evil 2 on stream several times. So that leaves the terrible Resident Evil 3 remake, which was another gigantic waste of money that I don't like to think about, or soloing Resident Evil 5, which, I don't know. All of that is to say that I need game recommendations. Again, it's gotta be something short, sweet, and to the point. Don't recommend me no Tears of the Kingdom spin-offs. And I tend to avoid 2D Metroidvanias, 2D games in general, because as you can see, I am a 3D VTuber. And I like to make as much use of this extra dimension as possible. And you can't really do that if you're a 3D VTuber in a 2D space or playing a game that's only 2D. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Uploads are going to be weird for a while because I'm just not feeling, my headspace is not good. And it's getting worse, but I'm gonna tough it out because that's what I've decided to do. So, your recommendations will be appreciated. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all, I don't know, sometime.